Hey guys, and today on the Bearded Outdoorsman Will It Burn, we have a special homemade rocket. Let's see what happens.
Hey y'all, it's the Bearded Outdoorsman!
First we take kitty litter and pound about 3/4 of an inch worth into the end to make a nose cap. And now for the fuel. We'll be using stump remover, which is 100% potassium nitrate, and powdered sugar. It's supposed to be a 60-40 mix by weight, but in actuality it looks closer to a 50-50 mix by volume. I know this is probably not the safest way to do this, but I am just about out of the stump remover, so we'll be mixing it all in the bottle. Now I've got it all back inside the bottle. We'll just close the lid and shake it to make sure it's mixed well. Now we'll do a little test of our mixture to see if it works. Now we'll just fill our rocket engine with the fuel and pack it down. Oops, too much. Now our engine is packed full. Now it's time to do the nozzle. We'll take some more of our kitty litter and fill it up and pack it down. That's what you end up with. Now it's time to drill the nozzle. Now to drill the nozzle, I've chosen to use an old bamboo skewer. You can use a drill bit or anything you want. You just want to make sure you take it slow because you do not want to set off this flammable mixture. This will be your completed rocket engine. I drilled about 3/4 of the way through the fuel mixture, so it will become a core burning rocket. Let's see what happens. Now, with some safety fuse, we just drop it in the hole. The help of a little piece of cotton to hold it in place. We now have an armed and ready rocket engine, I hope. Now, with some brightly colored duct tape, a length of wooden dowel, we will attach our engine. We're going to want to make sure this is on here secure too. make sure it's on there straight. You don't want any unexpected changes in trajectory. I don't trust the cheap duct tape. But that's all I had. For this attempt at the rocket, we'll be using a 60-40 mix of potassium nitrate and powdered sugar. This time we'll be cooking it into what's called rocket candy. You want to constantly stir this and cook it over low heat. You don't want it to burn because it could ignite in the pot. After it starts melting, you'll see it starts turning this brown color. You're going to want to keep cooking and stirring until it gets to a kind of a peanut butter or a soft peanut butter consistency. After we get a good liquid, we'll try to pour it into our rocket engine. Now after that cools, we'll drive in our kitty litter end cap. But while that's cooling, let's try out a little bit of the fuel, which by the way is still very hot. Well, I had a little bit of extra fuel that go around and some leftover tubes from some fireworks this year. Let's do a test run and see if it has any thrust. This is either going to go really bad or really good. I forgot to mention earlier, but you also need to core your rocket motor. You want this to be a center burning engine. You can use a drill bit, a skewer, anything you want while the fuel is still hot, and you want it to come all the way through about this deep. Pretty much all the way to the end cap. You want it to burn from the inside out, not just from this end up. And you're going to need to wrap your fuse with some tape of some sort. You don't want it to light down here. You want it to burn all the way through and ignite up here. We can accomplish that with a little piece of duct tape. Just want to put it on there and wrap it tightly. Yes, the duct tape will burn, but it's slow enough where it won't burn until the end of the fuse is where it needs to be. There we go. One completed great big rocket engine that I don't know whether it'll work or not. This one's for you. Smith, this one's for you.